Good evening, everybody. How's it going? It's me, Comic Crack, here with just a quick video tonight. Um, Loading the cannon, Colin. This is going to be a little bit of singing his praises for sure. He recently went to the CXC Cartoon Crossroads in Columbus, Ohio, a comic convention that takes place yearly. Who knows about the past couple of years with COVID and all? I imagine not. The kayfabe guys were going to that one as well too. So if you watch the kayfabe videos, they were promoting that before they went as well. From all accounts, it sounds like an amazing little convention. It sounds like he had a fantastic time there. I got a message from him while he was there on Twitter, and we'll talk about that in a second here. So he picked up something for me, and then I went and picked up it. It came in the mail. I guess they tried to deliver it yesterday. Nobody was home, so I went to pick it up at the post office today, and he threw in some extra stuff for me, which is really nice of him. So we'll have a quick look. This is the Collected Prairie Pothole from John Porcellino. Hey, excellent. Yeah, no, good to see you. And again, thank you so much, Colin. I really, really appreciate this. This is fantastic stuff. Yeah, thank you so much. So John Porcellino, a name that I know. I'm not an enormous fan, but I read a couple of these strips already, and they look pretty great. So this is new from 2022. There was a Chicago alternate weekly newspaper, The Reader. I guess that's a paper that he got his start in doing strips. Recently, they've asked him to come back and do some daily strips, which he did, and this collects some of that stuff. I don't know if it collects all of it or not, but there's quite a substantial amount in here. So that was very nice of him. Kind of a surprise in here was this Sometimes Stories. It's Hello, Werewolf by Lunchtime. How are you? 1977, and I think it's mostly Brendan McCarthy stuff. Early Brendan McCarthy stuff, including this cover here too. I don't remember if we had talked about this before. I don't have a memory of it. Yeah, 1977. I don't have a memory of it. This is fantastic. I do like Brendan McCarthy. Oh, look at this in the background. I do like Brendan McCarthy. It's really great to see kind of an earlier style by him. That's, I don't know. I mean, I guess there's a couple of hallmarks of Brendan in this stuff. This guy with his elongated neck here, for example, I can see some McCarthy in there, but there's still a bunch in here that doesn't kind of seem like him. Just making sure that I'm crediting the right one here, because there's one story that kind of continues through this whole thing. Yeah, story and artwork there, Brendan McCarthy and Brett Evans. So this is super, super cool. A very nice surprise. Hello, GPAP. Holy shit. Look at this guy. Amazing. Damien, yes, we're just about to wrap it up. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next week. So this is really, really cool. I'm very excited about this. I'm probably going to sit down tonight and attempt to read it. I haven't been on a huge reading kick this week, but there you have it. So this is really great. I remember buying Brendan McCarthy 2000 AD stuff from the newsagents back in the 80s. Amazing. Hello, Cthulhu Han Luke. How the hell are you? And then finally, for kind of the things that he threw in that were very much a surprise. Hello, Mastodon Comics and Music. Amazing. Serpieri, Creatura, Heavy Metal, Tundra, a hardcover. There you go. I'm not sure there, GPAP. I haven't sat and looked through the entire thing to get all the credits properly. And there doesn't seem to be, it looks like Adler and McCool in the Entropy Bomb. I think that's what is written down in here. So you might be correct on that. This stuff is incredible. There's collections of Serpieri stuff. Not a ton. Well, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I thought there wasn't a ton of it in English. I know that it appeared in Heavy Metal Magazine. This was originally published in 1990. This edition, I think, is 1993 here, and it is just gorgeous. I was flipping through this one already. I mean, the intro to this alone is unbelievable. In the beginning, there was chaos. Then God created the supreme being, first among all creatures, himself. And we get this birth and swimming up to the surface. Just amazing, amazing. I'm really looking forward to this one. We've looked at some Serpieri stuff before, I believe. Earl Grey, I'm pretty sure, had a video on Serpieri. So you can find him kind of in your usual YouTube comic streams sometime or another. But that is gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. I've never seen any hardcover heavy metal / tundra stuff here. So that's a really, really nice one. It sounds like an amazing convention. I'm going to afterwards link to a video that Colin did on his channel where he talks about and shows off everything that he picked up there. It sounds like an amazing little con with a lot of great stuff. So last but certainly not least, I'm a huge fan of Blue Comet comics. When I discovered the Life Brigade, I think this might have been the first one that I found, and then I hunted down the other ones. When I first discovered this and saw Craig Storman's art, I was immediately blown away. He's got an amazing, amazing style. He didn't do nearly enough in Blue Comet, not even close to enough with his little publishing company. I think at this point, I'm pretty damn close to having everything that they published. There's some really fun stuff, but honestly, out of anything that you need, if you want to pick something up, this Life Brigade is the book to pick up. This is the work from Storman and his company. So that's issue number 1. And then issue number 2, such a fantastic cover. There's the logo there. Blue Comet. A quick look through a couple of pages here. So in these first 2 issues, Greg Storman does pencils and he inks himself. And in the 3rd issue, the new Life Brigade, he does pencils, and let me make sure that I get the credits right here. Inked by Tony Santangelo. Still really nice. You can still absolutely see Storman's hand in this for sure. And some of the character designs are just really, really great. So I get a message from Colin, and he says, there's a guy here selling Craig Storman original pages from Life Brigade. Do you want one? I'm buying one. Would you like one? To which, of course, my immediate answer was, fuck yes. So he sent me photos. I think there was 3 pages. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure there was 3. And I picked one. And it was for this page right here. Page number 3 of issue number 3. So there it is there. And here it is here. And it is just incredible. You can see the screen tones on everything. Yeah, the number 3 took me a fair bit of time. I think number 3, I eventually had to buy it from my comic shop, if I'm remembering right. Yeah, this is right in that sweet spot, Damien, the golden age of indie black and white books. Man, it's amazing. So 2 pages of original art I own. Guy Caldwell and Craig Storman. This is bigger than the Guy Caldwell page, but it's so great because of his use of all the screen tones on here as well. You can see whiteout that's being used on the page. The stars in the background are whiteout and things, but everything is just gorgeous on this. It's in really, really nice shape. And then when he came back, apparently it was, of course, Chris Pitzer from Ad House Books who was selling these pages. So years and years ago, I think early days of kayfabe, Jim had mentioned Craig Storman, and I think they looked at a couple of original pages from him as well. So I think that both him and Pitzer, being pretty tight, had come across a bunch of Storman pages and bought them. So amazing. I'll have to throw a shout out thanks to Pitzer as well for keeping these in really beautiful shape. And again, a huge, huge thanks to Colin for getting this to me. I really appreciate it. There's kind of the side by side. Oh, hold on. Really? Apparently, Clips is coming back. So be excited to see what they do there. Maybe a Champions reboot. Really? Wow. I've never heard of them. That's amazing. That would be incredible. I hadn't heard that news there, GPAP. Thank you for that. I'm going to search for more information about that. So that's it for today. That's it for tonight. I just wanted to share this with you all. Very excited. Very, very excited about this. Continuing on dipping my toes into getting some original pages. Really fantastic. So tomorrow we're having a chat on Rasa's channel for our afternoon chat. We're potentially going to have a special guest as well, but I think it's the three of us as normal, me, Damien, and Rasa. So tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. What is that, like 8 p.m. Rasa's time? Thanks very much, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.